Mikey,
Quorum.
we talked about Ghost Pussy guy.
Yes.
Last time we did a Banana Bear Dark.
Never dark.
But now we're gonna go to a little more main eventer.
Oh boy.
This guy is considered the king of incels.
Oh. He's that bad.
Yeah. This guy not only did a horrible crime of deleting people,
Oh.
um, his reasons and his manifestos make him one of the biggest vajayjays I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
Elliot Rodgers.
Covering the dark part of the web. Darker content, so put the kids to bed. Banana, banana, banana bear dark.
I told you, you didn't want me to have too much control of Banana Bear Dark because,
And you've
this is
taken
stuff that
full control of it.
I'm sorry, man, dude. Dude. I had to get at least two of these out. And before we get to the dark stuff,
Yes.
let me do my little grifting here and say
Okay.
you could get, shirts from the Banana Bear Show.
Hey.
Kind of like this one, the NWO one. The Vitch made Cyrex one you get as well. You get mugs, hats, you name it. So go get them today.
Yes.
So with that out of the way, let's talk about some dark ass shit.
Oh, good.
So Elliot Rodgers is dead. He's dead. Because he did a mass pow 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 to his college. And he called it his day is retribution.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is
Wow.
look at a couple of videos. Um,
Oh, good.
if I wanted to, Mikey, we could make this into a long ass shit thing because his memoirs, his manifesto, is so long, just filled with him bitching and bitching and bitching.
So he wasn't a
about-
happy guy.
No, because no woman wanted to have sex with him.
Oh.
That was the only reason.
So guys, you know
Get
you
laid.
can change this. Like all you got to do, you don't have to follow those crazy people online, you don't have to be a manly man necessarily. You just have to make yourself a little bit better, a little bit more approachable. Go out there and put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to fail.
Don't wish to have a ghost vagina.
Yeah, and don't share your toys. I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of you have toys. I know it. I know. I mean, I have them too.
That's
but
different.
I'm married.
You're allowed.
I
You're
got
allowed
a
to be a
girl.
little more cringier than most people, but it's not about toys. It's about him finding a girl because he's English and Asian, and why are all these black people getting
Oh,
these women?
wow.
It's like if Chris Chan just gave up more and didn't have Sonichu.
It's at his lack of companionship with women that he decided to kill them all instead.
This is
And
from
although his day of
Coffeehouse
retribution didn't
Crime.
quite go to plan,
This video,
It's from who?
he would
Coffeehouse Crime.
Okay.
leave behind grieving
Go check out his
families
videos.
and a long digital trail of clues to his destruction. And his mother Lee Chin was a nurse who worked on film sets.
This mom was hot.
It's through their encounters at work that the two first found love before conceiving Elliot
Form.
2 years later.
Why?
What?
Nothing.
Elliot Rodgers' mother is hot.
Yes.
She is. I'm sorry. I'm into Asian women.
His parents also had a daughter. Elliot's younger sister was called Georgia.
Okay.
When
That seems
Elliot was the
normal.
age of 5, the family moved to Los Angeles, California in 1996. And this was
first
himself
mistake right
becoming a
there.
Target.
So, his dad was like in Hollywood. Mom had a good job.
Uh-huh.
Kind of had money. Okay.
Right.
So he had money. His friends had money.
Well, his parents
So-
had money.
Well, yeah. But he lived a style of life that you and me probably didn't have.
Yes.
So he was pampered.
yes.
He often told his parents that he was unable to make friends in real life, and no girls ever seemed interested in talking to him.
He's a loser.
Elliot decided that he wanted to improve his life moving forward, and to do this he would try two things. The first one was to learn how to drive, thinking that this would impress women.
I mean, that's a good step.
I mean, Mikey, I learned to drive so I could go places.
I mean, yeah. but also
Like
being self-sufficient is always good.
yeah, but like I don't know if he had the tism,
Okay.
but he acts like he does
Okay.
because he's socially awkward.
Probably
But
does.
it's like the info he's getting is kind of like how like Christian was. Oh, you have to have you have to have certain things to get women, and
right.
women are objects, not like people. Like it's very weird. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna learn how to drive, then the women will like me, which is like a little bit correct, but it's like, oh, that's not gonna make or break. Well, it would if they already like you.
Yeah.
Like if they're comparing you to another person.
And the second would be to try and dress better, therefore making him seem more approachable.
That's
He
fair.
desperately wanted to fit into the
Oh.
Look at that loot.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
That's mistakes were made, sir.
world to make friends.
And I love how there's a video out there saying he wasn't a bad looking guy. Yeah, he was.
So along with his
Well,
new
I
car,
mean-
he changed his hairstyle and brought a bunch of new clothes.
That's definitely a friend of a female, not I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're in
date
the
this
friend.
guy.
You're in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Elliot, I like you as a person, but
Yeah.
you're like a brother to me.
I think you're gay.
It was noted by his classmates, however, that although he did buy a new car and new clothes, he never actually tried to speak to anyone or make any friends. Instead, he would sit in his car on lunch breaks and expect others to make the first move.
That's a big mistake. Go
That's also
talk
a
to
tip-
people.
There's also a tism thing too.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, but still.
You're expecting the women to come to you, bruh. In my lifetime, no woman has ever done that except for one, but she was drunk.
So here's a cheat to that, because I didn't like going up to people and introducing myself. It was kind of hard. I was a little shy. Become friends with somebody who's really outgoing. Let them do it for you.
Oh my god, wingman.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, get a friend, get a homie that is willing to, hey, she wants to go out, but she has a fat friend, and then the friend's like, fine.
I mean,
I know this because I've done this for a friend.
Yeah.
You get nicknames then, of being a whale hunter,
Well,
but, hey,
But
you make it up
depends
because
on
then
what-
you get like a better good looking chick, and then they can't say that anymore.
It depends on what circles you're in. Sometimes if you're in an asshole circle, that happens.
Well, I mean, I'm a dick, not an asshole.
His evenings and weekends still
But going to college, like, dude, like, so I went to Cleveland State, right?
Okay.
So at the time I lived at home.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have the dorm thing, but I had a lot of friends that went to Akron University.
Okay.
It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm not a good looking guy. Okay. So if I could do it, anyone can.
Yeah.
All right. You don't even have to be good looking. You just have to have a swag to yourself.
Hey, I mean, I did it.
Well, Mikey, everyone loves you. You're the eye candy on the Banana Bear Show. I'm just the loudmouth funny guy.
Wow.
You're the eye candy,
That's
But like
mm.
to anyone out there that thinks, oh, I'm not good enough to get somebody. No, just think you're the best shit ever. Even if you're not, and you do it enough, you convince yourself. And then when you talk to people and you're not a dick, you're just being, like, you believe in yourself enough.
Yeah.
That will get you some places. You may not get the greatest looking woman, but guess what? There are people too.
Fake it
And
until you make it, man.
I had to. It worked, kind of.
continued to be spent alone at home as well. He would
Mistakes were made.
spend his time either playing World of Warcraft
Crazy women were courted.
I mean, that happens to all of us.
But I think that's like a curse on me. I attract crazy women. And that's for a lot of men though.
or Halo with his three friends, James, Philip, and Addison. And more or less,
Why is
I
he
wonder
always,
why. I wonder why he didn't get any women.
Why is he always doing?
The posh face? I have no fucking clue.
Where it's been lately. Ever since I started desiring girls. But they never desired me back. Life has been a living hell since then. Right now it's spring break.
So hard.
Everyone else my age is out having fun with their friends and their girlfriends.
You have to make
Here
some.
I am, taking lonely walks through a park.
Not
Lippy?
everybody could be an alpha. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to be.
No, but you do though.
No, you don't.
Just some.
No, you don't.
Mikey, to your wife, you're an alpha. You know? You know? You protect them.
Or
I've heard that you lifted a shitload of weights. That's scary to a lot of people, man.
you're not married yet. Okay.
I'm not married.
Such a sweet little innocent man.
Shut up, Mikey. I'm trying to help the people out there that don't know that you're trapped in a fucking relationship where you're always wrong and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a woman. Yeah, but you have freedom. I'm not going to say that to the people out there that think, oh, I'm never going to find somebody. No, you got to put that fake veil on there. They need the women. They need those people.
Now,
Trust
don't
me.
get me wrong. I do need my wife. I love my wife.
You're brainwashed. It's cool. But like, but whether you're in a relationship, like a long-term one, like all that stuff, it's not all twigs and berries and nice thoughts. You got to put some time into
Twigs
it.
and berries.
I don't know. I was just throwing, because he was in like a fucking LA thing of twigs and berries. I don't understand how someone could want something so badly that they've never had before. So like, what if he did get laid and he didn't like it, or like he had a bad experience with a lady and she didn't know what she was doing, and like, oh, she bit his dick? Would that make him like turn into another person?
What the heck?
A lot of weird things happen in Akron. Okay. So
And out
Okay.
this way. I wanted a happy, healthy life of love and sex. But if I'm unable to have such a life, then I will have no choice but to exact revenge on the society that denied it to me.
Elliot purchased a Glock 34 automatic pistol in December that year.
no, there's no such thing as an automatic pistol.
He's
And
British. It's fine.
No, this is in California.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the narrator. Who's
Yeah, I
British.
know.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
okay.
an automatic pistol.
No. Every gun that a citizen could get is semi,
Yeah.
and it's only called semi because it doesn't go unless you pull the trigger.
Again,
Yes.
during the following spring break, he purchased another firearm, a Sig Sauer P226. On the 20th of July 2013,
British people don't know guns.
Elliot attended a party where he again tried to interact with girls. He'd been working out in his bedroom for the previous 2 weeks, and he thought that this would increase his chances. But again, it ended in him being ignored. In his drunk state, he sat on a 10-foot ledge where other members of the party were hanging out. This escalated into an argument where he then tried to push girls off that very same ledge. He failed, and instead he was pushed off the ledge by other men who had intervened.
I mean, that's
This
fair.
resulted in Elliot being beaten up, and eventually he would need surgery to repair his broken left leg.
Ooh.
Don't fuck with the alphas, dude.
Well, I mean, don't fuck with women.
Yeah.
Don't mess with people. Don't try and push people off ledges.
You say that you're not an alpha, Mikey, but the mentality you have right there, alpha.
I mean,
You don't touch the ladies. You little beta bitch. You know.
okay.
This, according to Elliot in his manifesto, is what actually made him start meticulously planning his day of retribution.
Fucking gay as shit.
But with a broken leg and some preparations to make, it would take some time.
Gotta
Fast
heal my
forward,
leg.
and it is now the early months of 2014. In those early months, which would be the final months before the planned attack, Elliot spent most of his days outside of his room. He went on hikes in the mountains of Montecito, took long strolls along the beach, wandered to the parks around Santa Barbara, and watched the sunset in many car parks as he contemplated his own existence.
Gay.
Hey, Elliot Rodger here.
Elliot Rodger. See, fuck is Starbucks. That automatically makes you a horrible person.
I'm just sitting in my car right now after watching that beautiful sunset
By myself.
descend beyond that hill up there. enjoying a nice vanilla latte.
Told you.
Fucking dick.
I know.
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. This latte reminds me of me not getting a girl.
About how sad and
You
unfair
are?
my life has been.
No, you
All
are sad.
because girls haven't been attracted to me.
Cause you look like a shitty version of fucking like, what's his name? He was in The Fly. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah.
I've had to rot
Fair.
in bleak and sad loneliness.
I don't get it too. You got porn. Like,
I mean, you give a chance to all these stupid, obnoxious guys that I see.
it's
Pretty
their fault.
sure
It's
you
their
fall
fault.
into that too,
I
man.
see you walking with, but you don't give a chance to me. Why not?
Cause you're fucking Jeff Goldblum.
I'm such a magnificent guy. I'm beautiful. You can't deny that.
What was that? What was the ah?
Like I said, tism, man. He had to have it.
I'm civilized,
Retardism.
intelligent, sophisticated. I have a sense of style.
Gay? It's gay as style. I'm not making fun of gay
Yeah.
people. I'm making fun of him.
Yeah.
Gay people actually have style. This guy is fucking... One, what is he wearing? Come on. And two, Starbucks. Shut the fuck up.
And yet you girls don't see it. It's not fair. I deserve them more. I don't understand.
That'll get you a girl.
girls.
It's not
like
fair.
your sexual attraction is flawed. It's perverted. This world.
I love the fact that he notices that these guys, these horrible guys, they're uncivilized. They get the girls. Why don't you just start acting like them?
Fair.
Oh, they got muscles. Then go to the fucking gym. Oh, he worked out. What did he do? Push-ups? He didn't get no weight gainer. He didn't put those reps in. He didn't get those gains. Fucking pussy.
It's so twisted.
He sounds like he wants a ghost pussy.
But anywhere he went,
He already
he would
has
see
it.
couples together, and
Yeah.
this outraged Elliot.
Well, now he does.
During this time, he would record himself in and around his car.
No, he had
He
it
would
before.
upload these videos to YouTube, but no one would pay attention to them.
Hey, Elliot Rodger here.
A BMW, like, come on.
I'm just sitting in my car right now, enjoying the view of the beach.
Mommy and Daddy don't love me.
And my view has been ruined
By these trees.
by this sight right here. In front of me, sitting right there on that bench, is a young couple. I was enjoying such a nice view until they came and sat down and started kissing. This is the reason why life isn't fair. Why can't I experience something like that? I have to show everyone why I hate the world. Because no girl would do this with me. I hate them. I hate them so much. It's not fair.
Wah.
Life is not fair.
Okay.
Only 1 week had passed since that video had been uploaded to YouTube when police came knocking on Elliot's door. Someone had watched the video and they were suspicious that Elliot was unstable. They called a health agency, which in response called the police, and they in response went to him. Police interrogated Elliot outside of his bedroom door, questioning him on if he had any suicidal thoughts. He played the situation down though and said that he was doing just fine. It was a very close call, because if police did go into Elliot's bedroom, they not only would have found his pistols and a plethora of ammunition, but they would have also found his manifesto too. Unfortunately though, they never entered Elliot's bedroom. Elliot's radicalized thoughts were at this stage solidified, and the severity of his emotions were only getting worse.
Hey, Elliot Rodger here. I'm up in the hills in Montecito right now. It's truly a beautiful day. But, as I've always said, A beautiful environment is the darkest hell if you have to experience it all alone.
I like how there's a caution sign in the background.
Well, yeah, foreshadow.
And sadly, I've been alone for a very long time.
He's only in his 20s.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude, shut the fuck up.
I've been given everything my entire life, and women just don't come to me. I don't understand.
Like, I would understand if he was like in his 40s and he's still like, mind you,
No.
never like what he did, right? I'm saying like I would understand his frustration if he was 40.
No.
Never been able to do that.
No,
stuff.
it's all on him. I
It
never
is on him.
understand it.
It is on him, but I'm saying like frustration level. If he tried the right things and still it didn't work, you know,
Still
like
on
I said
him.
though, you have porn,
And my problem is girls.
girls,
No, that's
not
not the
him.
problem.
I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me.
Because you're cringe as fuck, dude.
I dress nice.
Nope.
I'm sophisticated.
Nope.
Another word for sophisticated. Fruity.
I'm magnificent. I have a nice car, a BMW. I'm
Mommy and
polite.
daddy bought.
I'm the ultimate gentleman.
Ultimate gentleman, Mikey. Ultimate.
You were coddled too much
Look at
as a
how
kid.
fabulous I look. And yet, you girls, you never give me a chance.
Because you're like not even 6 foot probably.
And that's just such an injustice because I'm so magnificent. I deserve girls much more than all those slobs I see at my college who are somehow able to walk around with beautiful girls. I mean, look at me.
Oh,
I'm gorgeous.
what the hell,
But
man?
you girls don't see it.
Like it would be more fitting if he was fat and like look like Cyrex or something.
Well,
It'd be more understandable. But Cyrex was able to get girls, like real ones sometimes. And this guy couldn't. That tells you like a big portion that his personality was so bad.
I mean, he tried to push
I-
girls off of a roof.
I should be the one with the girls. But you never give me a chance. It's such an injustice. I don't know why you girls hate me so much.
I do.
I've always wished I could
I
have-
do. I know. You're an asshole and you suck. Like, not an asshole in a good way either.
Yeah, just like a pussy.
Yeah.
Ask you this, and this is
Because when you have all this in like rage and all that shit, and it's never pushed out on anybody, it's just thrown out like with words, pussy.
my way of asking you this.
Because pussies can't fuck anything, Mikey. They get fucked. If you're a guy and you're a pussy, well, you're not gonna get fucked. I mean, you're gonna get fucked in life, but you're not gonna do the fucking.
This is the only way I can ask you.
And borderline, he becomes more of an asshole when he starts shitting on people.
Yeah.
Elliot's plans for the day
America.
of retribution were complicated and violent. The day was actually spread across two. He planned to first drive to his father's house where he would kill his stepmother and his younger brother, Jazz. He was always frustrated with Samaya, and so for him it would be sweet revenge. And as for Jazz, he didn't want his younger brother surpassing him as a man, so he too had to go. He would only do this if his father was out of town for the week though. He didn't want to harm Peter. Next, he would drive back to Isla Vista with the family SUV, and
Banana.
of his housemates so he could use the apartment as a place to lure strangers in before beating and killing them. George Chen and Cheng Yuan Hong were currently living with Rodger in their shared school apartment. He would then on day 2 target the Alpha Phi sorority, a sorority he deemed as the most beautiful dorm on campus, filled with hot blonde girls. After he was done with them, he would then switch to his SUV and head over to Del Playa, before running over as many victims as possible, and then turning
Banana.
on himself.
Okay, so this is his plan. This isn't what
Elliot
he
Rodger
did.
saw himself as a god, deserving of much more than he had on planet Earth. In the final pages of his manifesto, he wrote,
I am Elliot Rodger, magnificent, glorious, supreme, eminent, divine. I am the closest thing there is to a living god. Humanity is a disgusting, depraved, and evil species. It is my purpose to punish them all. I will purify the world of everything that is wrong with it. On the day of retribution, I will truly be a powerful god, punishing everyone I deem to be impure and depraved.
His preparations for the day of retribution wouldn't quite go to plan though. His plans for day one, his stepbrother and stepmother, would require his father to be out of town, and while he originally did have plans to do so, that was cancelled last minute. The consequence to this is that Peter actually and unknowingly saved his wife's and his son's lives just by being home. As a result, Elliot ditched his plans for the SUV too. His BMW would have to do, but before he could execute the rest of his plans, he would have to make and upload one final video to YouTube.
Of course.
Hi, Elliot Rodger here. Well, this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the day of retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge against humanity. Against all of you. I'm 22 years old. I'm still a virgin.
Since this is his final video, I want to go ahead and make fun of it a little bit.
Oh.
Sir, you're overexposed.
The sunlight, what the fuck? You're not a good cameraman.
Just saying, your final video sucks.
Yeah.
And it's been very torturous.
And he still has a dumb coffee cup in the
It's
background.
not
Yeah,
fair.
he does.
You girls have never been attracted to me. I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me,
Oh.
Mr. Jeff Goldblum.
Yep, you suck.
but I will punish you all for it.
That's
I don't know what you
stupid.
don't see in me. I'm the perfect guy. And yet you throw yourselves at all these obnoxious men. Instead of me, the supreme gentleman.
So I realized he has a stepmom. Does it say where his mom is? Did she pass away or anything?
No. She was dating a really rich person. In his manifesto, he's like, "Oh, she should marry him, because then I'll get wealth, and then I'll have a better chance with the ladies." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Never going to get married again." And he's like, "I hate her for that, because if she got married, then I would have money, and then I could get a woman." It's like fucking retard logic.
Huh.
I will punish all of you for it. You will finally see that I am, in truth, the superior one. The true alpha male.
Sure.
Like, dude, tism all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socially, he has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Well, now, I will be a god compared to you. You will all be animals. You denied me a happy life. And in turn, I will deny all of you life. It's only fair. I hate all of you. I've waited a long time for this. I can't wait to give you exactly what you deserve. Utter annihilation.
On the 20th
Dude, the fucking laughs are
of
so
May
cringy.
2014, Elliot began his rampage. He started by banning his two housemates, George Chen and Chang Yang Hong. Their friend Wei Han Wang was visiting at the time, and he too was the three men receiving 142 shows between each other. At 9:17 p.m, Elliot then uploaded his final video to YouTube, titling it Elliot Rodger's Retribution. 1 minute later, he then
So that
sent
was
his
after.
137-page manifesto to 30.
He uploaded it.
He uploaded it.
He shot it.
Yeah.
The two roommates and their friend that was visiting,
Yeah.
and then he uploaded it on YouTube.
34 people. This included both of his parents, other family members, his therapist, his former school teachers, and his childhood friends. His therapist contacted his mother within 5 minutes of the email being sent, and very quickly she reacted by calling his father Peter, and then the police. Both Peter and Li Chin raced from their homes in Los Angeles towards Isla Vista, but by then, it was too late. Elliot was already in motion. He headed to the Alpha Phi sorority with the intention of banning everyone inside. But when his knocking on their front door went unanswered, he retreated back from the property towards the street. Instead, Elliot beat 3 Delta 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 sorority women who were nearby, Cooper and Veronica Weiss, and Bianca de Kock. He then drove further into town to Pardal Road, before he proceeded on foot and fired several rounds into Isla Vista Deli Mart, a student named Christopher Michael Martinez. After Christopher, Elliot drove away and continued his
Pussy.
rampage, at several pedestrians and whilst others with his BMW. As he backed onto himself, Elliot got into a fight with 3 responding officers near Little Acorn Park. He suffered a wound to the left hip before speeding away. He was closely pursued as he fled. Still adamant to cause as much carnage as possible, he
I hate this part.
crashed into a cyclist.
So he hit a cyclist, right? And the guy went flying.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the video is going to say this. From the distance of where he landed to the where the car got crashed, they thought he was a part of the
In his he crashed his BMW, and there was no way to flee. Elliot then himself in the head, finally bringing an end to his rampage. Police officers would find Elliot Rodgers dead behind his steering wheel only seconds later, and with the cyclist next to him, they would think that both at first were suspects. Both of them would be handcuffed, but a few minutes later, the cyclist would be cleared of any suspicion.
I would just imagine getting hit by a car, and then they try to arrest you for people.
Yeah.
Like, what? I was just.
Police
What?
would soon discover 3 bodies that night, and then another 3 the next morning. Christopher Martinez, a graduating student at UCSB, was pronounced dead in the Isla Vista Deli. He was described as a really great kid that had a bright future ahead.
All because this guy wanted a girl to like him.
Katie Cooper and Veronica Weiss were both outside Alpha Phi sorority house. Veronica was a sweet and friendly young woman who loved sports as much as she did her friends. Katie Cooper was known as an unforgettable smart girl. She was studying art history and archaeology. The following morning, police would find the bodies of Wei-Han Wang, Cheng Yuan Hong, and George Chen at 6598 Savile Road, No. 7. Wei-Han Wang was academically gifted in computer programming, and he was looking forward to visiting Yellowstone National Park for his 21st birthday. Cheng Yuan Hong was both smart and kind, known to be always willing to help people out. And George Chen too was sweet-natured, a volunteer at an elderly neighbours organisation when he wasn't seeing friends or tutoring other classmates.
Like, these guys were like fucking good people.
Yeah.
Like covering people that have done horrible things like this. They don't understand that all these lives that got lost were for nothing. For nothing.
Yep.
Because this fucking autistic retard you're probably gonna beep all that out.
Yep.
Like, oh, didn't get women. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, what about his mental set? Go fuck yourself. If anybody's gonna fucking say anything positive about Elliot Rodgers, go fuck yourself. Like, fuck yourself right in the ass. Because this guy was pampered. Fucking he got fucking pampered by his parents. He was only fucking in his 20s. And fucking because he couldn't get a girlfriend, he had to do all this bullshit. Fuck him.
Yeah.
On the day after the spree, a candlelit memorial was held in honour of the victims. This was followed by a memorial service at UCSB's Harder Stadium, which held over 20,000 people in attendance. Elliot Rodgers' father Peter would then go on to state television to share with the world his anger, despair and confliction. He would then go on to admit that, sometimes, due to the pain Elliot caused, that he wished his son had never been born. Despite the widespread damnation to his actions, Elliot Rodger would soon become known as the King of the Incels, a portmanteau of involuntary celibate. Incels are an online subculture of people who define themselves as unable to find a romantic or sexual partner despite desiring one.
Mm-hmm.
It is there that Elliot found sympathy and forgiveness for his struggles to both romantically and socially find his place
No fucking sympathy for this guy.
Nope.
on this earth. But Elliot is better defined as a misogynist, a racist, and a narcissist. He had a strong prejudice against women, clearly spoke against Asian and black people, and described himself to be a god above the rest of mankind.
Yep.
But there were other factors at play here too. He was a man severely struggling with mental illness.
Go fuck your. All right, fuck this guy.
Doesn't matter.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm not gonna even go into that like diagram of him having mental illness. No,
Don't
people
care.
with mental illness don't go around fucking shooting people because they don't get laid.
Yep.
Even if he was that crazy, fucking society would have seen it a little more than like these are trying to make sense of a fucking crazy person.
He still made
right?
the decision. That's what you need to come down to. He still made the decision, regardless of what his chemical imbalances are or anything like that. We cannot give these people excuses. They still make the decision. They know what right from wrong is.
Especially because he planned it.
Yep.
If he was alive, little fun fact about laws,
Uh-huh.
he would have been charged with murder 1.
Yes.
He planned all this. He didn't plan who he was going to,
Banana.
but he planned a mass amount of gunfire to kill as many people as he could.
Right.
He would have gotten the is in California, so I don't know if he would have gotten the
Banana.
penalty, but he would get in life, and he would have been effed in the A, and he would finally get his day of retribution up his ass. Mikey, this has been Elliot Rodgers, piece of shit fruitcake that even his dad fucking wished he wasn't born. Which I commend his dad for saying that.
Yep.
Because you never want to lose a child, but when your child is this fucking cringy,
Yep.
maybe you gotta say that.
Can you imagine going back and seeing all this after the fact? Whew.
Like your son did all this, and it's not the dad's fault.
Yeah.
It's nobody's fault but his.
Right. He made the
And maybe
choice.
he got bullied. Fuck, dude. If
Doesn't
you're
matter.
gonna try to push a chick off a fucking balcony,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. The right thing to do is shove that guy off.
Yep.
And thinking he's a god with this narcissistic complex, which is just crazy enough because he didn't do anything. He
Nope.
never, he didn't have he didn't excel at school. He's like just forgettable.
Yep.
And other than this video, fuck you, Elliot Rodgers. You're just known as the king of incel that had a day of retribution. Fucker.
And with that, we'll call this a video. This guy sucks, so don't leave a comment about him. Leave a comment about something else. And we'll like it. Share this video with everyone you know, because everybody needs to see this. And laugh at him. Laugh and laugh at him. He is an idiot.
Don't give me fucking comments like the last one by saying like, oh, ghost pussy guy, I like you guys, but I wish you guys were a little less transphobic. Fuck off. The guys that we talk about in Banana Bear Dark, no sympathy.
Nope.
Fuck them. If I'm saying a word that you do not like, okay, think about this. These people are the lowest of low. These are lower than like the low cows, right? These are fucking like eerie. These are like the lowest tier you possibly go on the fucking shit pole, right? When you take someone's life, you're not a human being anymore, and your memory should be tarnished and not like, liberated as, oh, he's like Jeffrey Dahmer, a killer like that. Jeffrey Dahmer fucking did horrible things and he's a piece of shit, right? But at least there's like, not a good reason, but like, it's different than a mass
Banana.
just didn't get laid. Like, you're pathetic. Pathetic. You're not a man, you're a little bitch. Whatever. I'm done.
And with that, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Aren't I cute? Fucker.
Covering the dark part of the web. Darker content, so put the kids to bed. Banana.